Hi guys, welcome to the Thailand Mice Product Update. My name is Nitin Sachdeva, India representative for Thailand Convention and Exhibition Bureau. And today I have with me Mr. Rajat Bhatia, who is the Complex Director of Sales for Avani plus Riverside Hotel and Anantara Riverside Resort. Thank you so much, Rajat, for coming for this meeting. And if you could kick off with any of the properties.
Great. Well, thank you, everybody, and a warm welcome from the Riverside Complex Hotels. Moving further, I would like to introduce to you Anantara Bangkok Resort. At Anantara, we believe that life is a journey, and that's what we tend to sort of, go about extending an experience to all our customers who choose Anantara at the Riverside. Just to provide you an indication, we are actually located on the west bank of Chao Phraya River, which in itself is an iconic destination. If you haven't experienced Bangkok, you need to experience Bangkok truly at the Chao Phraya River. The resort is spread across around 11 acres of land with rooms distributed in 3 main wings. Each of the wings come up with its own unique selling experience of having the river views. And in total, we have 376 bedrooms, and which comprises of around 58 suites as well. The resort is also equipped with various dining facilities, right from an Italian restaurant called Phraya to an all-day dining restaurant, which is the Riverside Terrace, and of course the kind of a significant tiki cocktail bar Trader Vic's, which has become a global iconic destination in terms of having the world-famous Mai Tais, and of course our all-day, the signature Benihana Japanese restaurant. The major feature of the resort is the meeting facilities. The Sharon Akon Ballroom, which kind of spreads across over 619 square meters of space, can accommodate 550 delegates. In addition, we have 11 other versatile meeting rooms, which are embraced with tropical nature and flooded with natural light. I would like to share a quick video of what the Anantara Riverside Bangkok Resort is all about with you.
Let's have a look at it. I think it was a great video, Rajat. It sums up on whatever you explained on the video. Let's talk about the Avani plus Riverside Hotel. Why don't you give a quick update on that as well?
Oh, surely. Thanks, Nitin. Avani plus Riverside Bangkok Hotel stands tall and majestic, overlooking the bustling Chao Phraya River as well. USP of this hotel is all 250 bedrooms, including 25 suites, have unparalleled views of the Chao Phraya River. And it provides you with essential comfort, great views, and inspiration to unwind, meet, and recharge as well. Talking about the meeting and convention spaces, the unique settings of having them on the 10th floor again provides the unparalleled view of the Chao Phraya River as such. The ballroom, the Grand Riverside Ballroom, spreading across 1,152 square meters, can easily accommodate up to 722 people in banquet seating. As well, it's equipped with 11 meters ceiling height, which actually makes it arguably one of the tallest ballroom spaces, regardless of the height and the location itself. In addition to this, the meeting spaces comprise of additional 14 breakout rooms, which in turn act as flexible venue options for a lot of meeting planners as such. Not to forget, other than the meeting spaces, we do have the rooftop, which is an iconic location in itself, equipped with an infinity pool and the SEEN Rooftop and Bar Restaurant. This, located on the 26th floor, is also complemented with a private deck, which is on the 27th level, which is arguably one of the most attractive locations to do private events and have the original views of the Bangkok as a city to yourself. So Nitin, I would also like to give you another glimpse of what Avani plus Riverside Bangkok Hotel is all about. Here's the video to please your eyes.
Let's go ahead. Amazing property, man. I mean, I think you are very lucky to be like complex director of sales for both the properties, and this is one big complex comprising of over 600 rooms and so many great venues to, and it's a meeting planner or an incentive planner delight. Rajat, a couple of questions that I would like to put to you about the complex is firstly about Indian food. Do you have Indian chefs in-house, or do you allow people to bring in their own chef or do outside catering?
So one of the key aspects of both the hotels within the complex is to offer flexibility. And yes, regardless of me present here in the property, we do have Indian chefs in either of the hotels, as well as a dedicated Indian sales speaking team as well.
That's great. Talking about events, I'm sure you have a great meeting facility and the event space. What about your experience with the Indian market? Have you dealt with them before, or any events that came to Avani Riverside or Anantara Riverside, which were like key highlights that you would like to talk about?
Yeah, certainly. One of in the recent time, we actually bid for a corporate offsite, which was client based out of the Peninsula Corporate Park in Mumbai. They happened to have this annual meeting, and luckily for us, they had utilized the Anantara Hotel in Sri Lanka. So it was kind of a seamless experience in terms of offering that true authentic Thai hospitality to them by choosing the Anantara Riverside Bangkok Resort as well. However, in addition to this, because the way the complex is laid out, it provides enough choice for that customer to have the meeting in Anantara Bangkok Riverside Resort and have their dining facilities in a SEEN rooftop bar, and as well as something on the river, which I haven't highlighted yet, but it's a unique selling point as well for us, is the Manora dining cruise experience. So we actually have the Riverside dining experience where we take the guest on a rice-cooled barge converted boat, where they have an experience of the Chao Phraya resort and overlooking the majority of the touristic sites, be it Asiatic, be it Wat Arun. They get to experience over a dining experience with a great chef's design menu and pairing of wine as well. So this group actually had all of it experienced right from a destination point of view to a product point of view, and brought back fond memories.
Great, thanks for that update, Rajat. From this, I have another question regarding shopping and accessibility of the hotel to different attractions. Would you like to highlight some of the key points which with the hotel location presents?
Absolutely. While we talk about two different hotels, the reason we call it a complex is because they are stitched together with a retail experience called the Riverside Plaza. the Riverside Plaza has a lot of brands, branded outlets, at the same time dining experience. So they're not just limited to choosing hotel restaurants. They could grab a coffee at the coffee club. They could even go to a pizza company and have ordered a pizza. And lately, something which is quite unique, we've introduced our own brewery, which is the Spice and Barley. So we're actually brewing our own Belgian beer here at the Riverside Plaza. Also, for an extension of retail experience, we do provide shuttle boats from here to Safan Taksin, which is the Sathon Pier, which is a 20-minute boat ride. So you are experiencing the river again. And at the same time, once you go across the river, you can hop onto a tuk-tuk or a taxi ride and get into the center of the city to have a look at various malls for the retail experience.
Rajat, talking about the rooms, you have over 600 rooms in the complex. How many of those rooms are twin sharing rooms? Because you know that the Indian groups generally required a lot of twin sharing rooms in the property.
Sure, that's a very good question, Nitin. Between Avani and Anantara, Avani Plus itself has around 120 twin rooms, which is almost 50% of the room inventory. And Anantara has another 151 rooms, twin rooms. Just to highlight another key feature, and that shouldn't be overlooked because I know some of the Indian groups have a larger inventory as a demand. Both the hotels are open to offering buyouts as well. So at any given stage you want to take over the complex, you're more than happy to have that discussion, and I'll be more than happy to, provide you with the right quotation.
Great, thank you so much, Rajat. I think the property and the complex itself is pretty successful in terms of providing so many experiences. Thank you so much once again for joining up for this meeting and educating us for all the important updates on the property. I'm sure everybody will be super excited to do events and come to stay.
My pleasure, Nitin.
So guys, if you need more information about Avani plus Riverside Hotel Bangkok or Anantara Riverside Resort Bangkok, I'll be happy to assist you. Please write into me at the email ID mentioned below, and we'll be happy to connect and help you in any which way as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're doing safe at home.